Dear friends, I am not an impossible man to make happy, nor am I a bitter old anime snob. I've had Assassination Classroom recommended me to LethalAuroraMage as well as Cider from Pubcrawl. An anime with kids in a classroom? You've piqued my interest. There are a bunch of firearms floating around? Go on. There's an alien that they have to all kill? Well, this should be amazing. I am not a complex human being to appease, and yet, I'm not hyped for the next episode. Why? The episode doesn't exactly focus with any great deal on anyone. Besides 3 bullies and a pouty boy, I thought was a girl until I saw the proper pronouns in the subtitles. There's zero motivation to learn anyone's names other than the fate of the world is at stake. Again, the concept is cool. A classroom filled with throwaway kids will get 10 billion yen if they can kill their teacher. Unfortunately, the teacher, Koto-sensei, ends up being a silly yellow tentacle monster. If that doesn't sound appealing, too bad, that's the best thing in the first episode. Witty, confusing, cryptic, kind of like a poor man's Discord, which to be fair is pretty interesting. I know what you're thinking, it's the pilot, what were you expecting? And I watched another anime called Sagabu, aka Survival Game Club, please forgive me on my pronunciations, where you're introduced into 5 main female characters with a bit character here and there. The main lead gets railroaded in enjoying a survival game club by the game club president Mio Otoru. There's a lot of gun porn. The action is the girls imagining blowing away each other with real guns, while they're just using airsoft guns. It's ridiculous, and of the 5 main characters, the show focuses on Mio and Momoko, the lead protagonist. The same 22 minutes is far more enjoyable because there isn't an overwhelming glomp of characters to meet like an Assassinations Classroom. Now, I want to state for the record I'm not the biggest fan of slice of life animations. Yeah, I know, odd. You'd think the anime about the world being at stake would be far more appealing than what about one girl getting pulled into wacky hijinks. The other problem with Assassination Classroom is the students are using BB guns designed to kill the monster that will destroy the world, and this is there to keep them from hurting themselves. And the monster doesn't want to hurt the kids either, oddly enough. It's ludicrous, but it's not funny. In Sagabu, the girls literally have blood splurting out in their death scenes with happy smiles on their faces, and that's just an imagination. It's so absurd you can't laugh. In Assassination Classroom, everything is very serious, yet there's no sense of urgency. They have to kill this monster before graduation. There's a couple of internal thoughts among the class where everyone else is sort of realizing, well, it's important, but it's not funny. Again, in Survival Game Club, there's a great respect for the airsoft guns, including this really neat store where the girls will go to shoot at each other. The BB guns in Assassination High School are just sort of dropped off by the government, and you're just supposed to accept the fact that they're there. Oddly enough, the 3 bullies of the first episode make a hand grenade filled with BBs and gunpowder in an effort to kill the monster, and it's literally the best thing in the episode where they're prepared to sacrifice one of their own. There's no fucking around. These bullies that I'm supposed to hate are prepared to take measures to get paid and have the side effect of saving the world. I get the odd feeling these characters will get downplayed or forgotten in later episodes, sadly. Again, this is still super early in the show, but it's key in your first episode to form a connection with your audience and the characters. And Assassination Classroom fails entirely on arrival. Thank you.